welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then hiya, welcome, it's lovely to meet you. And if you're already existing, then hello, welcome back, thank you for coming back. So today I'm bringing you a Primark try-on haul. It's all new in, I love the pieces, I nearly went a bit overboard, there was too many things that I liked in there. And yes, next week's Matalan. I was going to go Matalan, but I get a little bit lost driving to town. And I went yesterday with my friend. She's more like family. She's married to my husband's cousin. So we're all like family through marriage. And we went there together. And I thought, she's just found out she's pregnant. So I thought, I'm not going to overexert her. She really wanted to go Primark. We went to Primark and I thought, well, I'm going to Matalan with my nan next week. So I'm going to go Matalan next week. Oh, out of breath already. I have literally been to the most sad but the most beautiful coffee morning this morning. If you watch Mrs. Hinch on Instagram or follow her, which you probably do because so many people do, she put up about Carter, a little boy called Carter's Fight on the Just Giving page. Well, we were actually there with his mum today. It was the coffee morning and it was so sad, but it's amazing that loads of people are coming together to raise money, and Mrs. Hinch done it. And I noticed on the donations it was like Hinch, 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 which is just brilliant because obviously she's got such a large platform. I'm not imagining that it's going to get many, but if you want to have a little look at Just Giving page, on Mrs. Hinch's page. And yeah, so I'm going to get into the video. I've got my mug, but it's a pumpkin mug. How cute is that little Emma Bridgewater pumpkin mug? I've got my name on it. They had free 10 letter personalisation, well, up to 10 letters, free personalisation on there. I think that's ended now. I think you get 2 mugs for 30. But I would say that this is like a tea, but it's actually not. It's got Pepsi in it. As I've drunk so much tea. I'm going to get in with the video. So I got some really good little goodies in there. Got my bag. Oh, I'm excited. The first thing I see when I was in there was this beautiful dress. Now, I love this. I was a bit worried because there was only 2 dresses left. There was a size 14 and a size 18. And my friend who I was with, she's obviously expecting a baby. And I was like, well, do you know what? You're more of a 14 and I'm probably going to need the bigger size. And then she was like, well, no, I'm having a baby. I'm going to need the bigger size. And I thought, I'm going to let her have the bigger size. But, you know, you're thinking, oh, I've got to let her have the bigger size. But it's so beautiful if this don't fit me. So I tried to kind of like put it on over the top of my clothes just to see if my arms would go in it and my boobs. But this is in a size 14, which is very unusual. I got this in a size 14 and this was £18. But this is so Zara looking. I've been seeing a lot of people with this like white polka dot dress with black polka dots on it. And I couldn't get one. It sold out when I wanted it. But it's like a nice long length. But this is just so nice. You probably would have to wear a slip under this as it's more chiffony. But I just absolutely love a polka dot. If anyone watches, you'll know I do. How beautiful is this dress? I have to excuse my hair as well. For me to go to the coffee morning, I had to cancel my hair blow dry because it was an early morning one. So it's a DIY greasy hair today. But this dress, I'm going to get my little stool. As if I... Look at the length on that. That is so nice. Like, this is going to look so lovely. But it's also got, you know, like when you can tie the pussy bow. Is it called a pussy blouse? Something like that, pussy bow it's called. You can tie it up. I am not going to because I look extremely weird with it. So I'm going to leave it open. But if you look up closely, it's got like the nice loose sleeves. It is just lovely. And it's like a dark, it is black. I thought it was navy in the shop. It's definitely black. It's like a bluey black. It's got nice little white polka dots and it's tiered as well. So the ruffle is a tiered ruffle. And I know we had a moment in the last Primark try-on haul where I was like, £18 for a Primark dress, £20 for a Primark dress. I was having a mini breakdown. Catch my breath. But I went out with my friends the other week and she come round in a black dress with red flowers all over it and it was almost identical to my Primark one. But it was from Zara for a lot more money. And then this is very similar to the one from Zara. So I think for Primark to sort of mimic the lovely style of dresses that are coming out in the other shops, they've got up their prices because it's more material. And then when you compare it to the other shops, you sort of think, well, it's still really cheap. But I love this one. And this is definitely a velvet boot one. But this would look really cute, like maybe with like a little pair of white pump trainers as well. It would look really, really like quirky. I was going to say perky, quirky. Definitely not perky. I'm going to try and get this off because this is the only problem. The 14 might go on and it's a little bit tight under the armpit. But you know, like when you need that stretch to get it off and it's just not happening. I've got to be really careful that I don't rip it. I do like the fit of this and it goes quite nice in the waist being a 14, but being honest, if you've got a 16 and you're a similar size to me, I probably would have picked the 16 up just because it would fit probably more how I want it to fit. But there was no way I weren't getting it. So I had to get it. So it was £18 in a size 14, but I probably need the 16. So the next thing, for Carter's fight today, I'm so glad I didn't wear it. I nearly wore this, but my friend Becky, she was wearing it. So I thought, oh, that was lucky. When I turned up and she was wearing it as well, because she does a lot of like party planning. So she'd done all like the decorating and stuff there and organised it. And when I turned up and she opened the door and she had it on, I thought, that is so lucky because that nearly got worn. So this dress I got in a size 16 and this was £15. So a little bit cheaper, and I really like the pattern on this. So the pattern on this is black, but it's got lovely little white flowers on it. Really like cartoony flowers, so not realistic. They're kind of like, I don't know, I had a dress like this from a brand, I think it's called Monkey from Topshop years ago. And it really reminds me of that pattern, but it's really quirky and I just love it. And it's got little red dots in it as well. A little bit of colour. And yet again, it's kind of like that drop waist shape again with like the ruffle. I think it's so flattering for any shapes this, because if you're more of an apple shape and you carry more of your weight on your stomach, the dropped tier is really nice because then it doesn't come in and accentuate on your belly. So even though I'm more of a pear and I have a smaller waist and I prefer it to come in, I can belt this up. But if you do carry more weight, or if you've got a baby, then these are perfect because you get the extra room. And I love the sleeves on this. I have got quite short arms. I'm 5'2", but I'm quite dumpy. I'm a dumpy 5'2". So that's lovely sleeve, but it probably would come maybe about there if you have longer arms. I'm going to stand up so you can see the length. These are such nice lengths on these dresses. I think they're really forgiving. Don't show no butt. I really like these. I think they look really elegant. But what I really liked about it is, look at this collar. So it's got like the posh little, like, it's very Kate Middleton. I love this. So it's got the posh little collar on it, but it's nice. It hasn't got the buttons up there, so you're going to have like the really long, really ridiculously looking saggy boobs. And it's a nice V, like a classy V. And I do it all the time. I've got to do it again, haven't I, really? Get a little belt out. But I would probably wear a belt with this just to bring it in on my waist. But like I was saying, if you're maternity or you don't want it clinged in on your waist, do you know what? I made a little hole in this belt so it could be thingy, and I've definitely put on weight since I made the hole in the belt. I'm hoping it's just the tea and the cakes from today. But I think with a nice little belt on it, and when you see the collar, it just looks really elegant. And yet again, I think this definitely could pass for like, maybe like Marks and Spencer's type thing. I think it's quite classy, but it's young. It's got like the trendy kind of young graphic-y sort of flower print on it. So this was only £15, and I definitely think the size 16 is perfect because it comes out from my boobs. It still comes in a bit, and it ain't overly hanging out, but it gives you enough room that when you're moving in it, it's not gathering and going tight under the armpit. The other one is a little bit. I so wish that I'd have got that in a size 16, but like I said, I was no way going to be like, no, I'm not coming with it. As soon as I see it, I wanted it. This is, oh, mind you, I still get that little tight bit. Very like, everyone else did a sumo wrestler, like when they're trying to get their tops on, they're like, huh, like this, you know when they do that sumo thing. That's so unflattering when I do that, my chin. But you know, like when you get tight and you're like trying to get out of it and you just can't. So I got that. So the next thing I got, obviously there's something red. I've been buying something red every video, but I thought this was really lovely little bargain. Now this is in a size 16, but it's a £13 dress, so much more used to the prices that I'm used to in Primark. So this wasn't like, so when you buy two like expensive dresses, and then I got this one, I didn't have a heart attack at the till. So, like I did last time. Oh my God. So this dress is just beautiful. It's like a black, I always think when black's got red on it, it looks navy. It's really weird. Must be like me, slightly colourblind. But it's a lovely pattern. It's like a really autumnal red floral. And these are more realistic flowers. And it is a high neck. So I don't know if I'm going to reverse this, wear it back to front, because it's got a button back. I'm going to see what it looks like. I've got this in a size 16. I really like when they've got, you know, like the elasticated like wrists, because then sometimes when they're buttoned they like get a bit caught on the wrist. I'm going to try this one on. I love this. Now I do think that probably is, mind you, it's a bit of a scoop, so it's quite nice, but it's got, you know, like goes out of the way, because it's like a smocky kind of dress. Look at me, I think I'm Alice in Wonderland. But it's got the 2 ruffles on it, which I really like. I probably would put a nice belt on this as well. I love the oversized, like really, this is so autumnal for me. This is definitely like, you know when you're buying presents for Christmas, but you know you shouldn't really be buying them that early, and you're wearing your little tights, ankle boots, and you walk around the shops. It's warm enough because you don't really have to wear a coat. You're sort of like, I don't know, do you know what I mean? I feel like that in it, with a little battery again. That hasn't happened in a little while, has it? But, you know, like the little frilly sleeves, just so that you can see that they're frilly. I quite like the cut of this. Is it called a crew neck? I don't know, but you could probably still put this on backwards. I'm going to try it backwards, because I always try, because it's got like, you know, the V split, and then it's got the button. But if I could undo the button, I don't know if it's going to fit weird with the sleeves if I have it on back to front. Don't even know if I'm going to be able to even get my arm in it. So, yeah, I think I probably would, I don't know. Oh, see, now I think this looks oversized when I have it like that. But with a belt it might look really nice. But I probably would wear it the other way. I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you think. I really like this, and I think this is very Topshop-y. I'm finding a lot of Primark stuff. Like years ago, they had them sort of telltale floral prints. You kind of knew when something was Primark. It still looked beautiful and looked really nice, but someone said Primark, you go, oh yeah. I'm finding a lot of their dresses, especially that cow print bottom one, I still can't get over that. They've had other print patterns of it, which are really nice, but I still think that cow print, you can't really like beat the quality of it. I really like this. Now, to be honest, I probably wear this with my little rocky Chelsea boots, you know, with the buckles and stuff on. I showed that in my autumn lookbook. For a little pair of tights, I really like the look of this, and I think even like a little black leather jacket to really sort of trim this up. I do like it V, back to front. You have to tuck, because obviously this is the back, and it's got a little button there, a little black shiny button. I would tuck that in like so it looks like a V. It's a bit less restricting. I think sometimes if you've got big jackets on as it gets into winter, it's quite nice to have a little bit of breeze. You know, like, because sometimes I'm overly sweaty. I thought for £13, this is back to like getting something really nice for really, really cheap in Primark. I think that's brilliant. £13. It's a nice length as well. It comes to just above my knee. So quite a nice length. So it's not one of them dresses like when I bend over, you're going to see my bum. You know, like sometimes you wear tights and they're really, really opaque, but you bend over and it sort of stretches the tight material and then you can see your knickers through them. And my knickers are like really grannified and oversized and not very flattering. So I don't really want people to, well, not that I want them to see my bum, at least my bum's covered up. So I got this. In there, they've got so much knitwear, but I've been getting such nice knitwear from the charity shops. So I'm kind of like not wanting to buy it because I've had such bargains, and it's not a bargain if you're just buying stuff that you've already got. You might as well use what you've got. So I haven't got one of these, so I had to get one of these. But there are really, really beautiful jumpers in there. Beautiful coats. If you see my last fashion overhaul, you can tell I don't need any more coats. I've got loads of coats anyway, and I've got sent out more. But I thought for £13, this is beautiful. So I've got this in a size large, which says it's a 14 to 16, and it's £13. They had this in a grey colour as well. Just to let you know as well, if you watch my Primark haul, the last one, I got a black wrap over tea dress with long sleeves. They've got that in there with little mustard yellow and white flowers all over it. It's just absolutely stunning. But I thought I've gone really overboard with the pattern dresses. I didn't need another one, and it is black background, so it looks very similar to the one that I bought. So this is one of them, like, you know, that kind of dressing gown comfy ones. You can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with a dress. This kind of reminds me of, I'm not American, but you know, like, say, when I imagine autumn, I imagine me walking down the street with orange leaves on the ground. Everyone's got pumpkins outside the front of their house. It's not normally like that. It's a little bit, but not as much as I would probably like. You know, when you're walking your kids to school and you've got like a little pair of jeans on, a little pair of trainers or some pumps, and you've got your oversized cardigan with a hood. I love this. I wish they had it in black though. I did say to my friend, is this a little bit too blended in with my hair? You know when you don't want to be that person, so if it starts to rain, you can sort of put it up, which I look like a bit of a, I don't want to say what I think I look like. Bit rude, but, but you know, you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to take it to that place today, but I think you know what I mean. Oh, actually, no, you might think I mean something ultra rude. I meant something like, well, no, it's kind of the same thing, actually. But a protective something I thought I looked like that I was wearing. But I love this. I love the little size. And I paid, I think it was 13. I just said I paid for that. £13. I definitely wish I'd have got the light grey as well. It's not a dark grey, it's a light grey. But I thought with a little pair of skinny jeans and a little t-shirt, and you've got the little belt to tie it up. Or I've noticed in a lot of mums love them, like, you know, like the lovely loungewear pieces. And you can sort of have this a little bit off the shoulder. Nice little pair of skinny jeans. You can even tuck the hood in. If you don't want it to be that casual, you can tuck the hood in. So it just looks like a kind of off the shouldery thing. But I think this is the sort of thing where you could be comfortable indoors, doing a little bit of cleaning and then sort of chuck it on, go out. This is going to be definitely something that I'm going to go for. Tonight is actually, near me, I've got a really lovely garden centre. And it's their opening, like, Christmas preview. And I think if it's a little bit chilly tonight, I'm going to stick on nice black t-shirt, little pair of black skinny jeans, little pair of like my little tan loafers that I got from the charity shop, and his phone. Hello! He's Gary. He's like, we're there, we're home. He got home really early and he rang me to say, where are you? I'm at home. I was like, oh, he's at home. And he was like, yeah, but you got to film your YouTube video, haven't you? You ain't got no more time for me anymore. I'm like, Gary, come on, you're normally at work. It's only half an hour, babes. Don't worry about it. So I got this in a size 16, Primark. I know you're not watching my videos, but please bring out like a burgundy of this and a black of this. That would be much appreciated because it will go with all them sort of dresses. So I hope you like this haul. I'm going to Matalan next week, which I can't wait for. There are two things that I've seen on friends. One thing I've seen on a friend and one thing I've seen on Instagram. And I need them in my life. So if I get in there and they don't have my size, I'm going to be gutted. If they don't have them, I'll be a bit gutted. But if I go there and they've got them, but they don't have my size, I'm going to be really gutted because I'll know that someone else has got them and I don't. And I get that, like with a pumpkin, I get very disheartened. So I'm going to go Matalan and bring you a Matalan haul. Also, on my Tuesday crafting, I'm going to show you how the ginger jar rendered out and the cake stand. Going to show you how they turn out. They're so incredible. I can't wait to show you those. They're going to look lovely on my Christmas table. And I'm going with it. I know some people might not be opposed to it, but they've said to me, that, well, no one's been opposed to it. No one said they don't want it. But I've had loads of people say, go ahead with the Christmas crafts. So I'm going ahead with the Christmas crafts. I'm a bit all over the place today again. I say that every time, and people say, no, you're not. But you know when you're feeling yourself, I've ate so much cake, Victoria sponge. I've had so many like sugar cubes in my tea, which is caffeine as well. I think I'm peaking, you know, the sugar rush. And like, I'm drinking a Pepsi out of a mug. Not that that's unusual for me, but I think the sugar has peaked in my life. I need to slow down on it. Go on like a celery diet for a little bit, just to sort of like bring the mood down, because I don't think everyone is feeling as happy as I'm feeling right now. Well, I've got all these lovely bits from Primark, so that's why I'm probably feeling happy. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Join me back on Friday for my Matalan haul, and if you're going to join me for my crafting, Christmas is coming. So don't be worried if you see me in a Christmas jumper singing, it's Christmas. Like, I won't do that yet. I'll wait until December, don't worry. But I'm going to start making them because you put up all your decorations normally like around about the 1st of December. So it gives you a couple of weeks to get prepared, make these things, buy these things. Because I know not everyone's just got the money to go out and buy the stuff first. So then you've got the time to make them, get them ready when your decorations go up. So that's going to be starting on Tuesday. I cannot wait to show you some of these. I've been bubbling inside to show you all the Christmas crafts. So I'm going to go, because I've been sugar ranting. That's going to be a new thing, sugar ranting. I need to go, I really do, because I'm just being daft now. Take care, have a fantastic weekend. Hope you enjoy your weekend. And if I see you Tuesday, see you Tuesday. And if not, I'll see you Friday. And if you don't want to see me again because you think I'm mental, that's absolutely fine. Take care, have a lovely weekend. Bye.